to Swedro All Blacks. Was the Nduom Sports Complex. Now, Infonia idea can't see any chibaye no. Enya home ka. I say Elmina Sharks for no air to travel. And so, Manu Kokochia, Nobi, Inti Yankwa Omaso, near Kingsley Ata, and Chichin Komo. Hi Kingsley, good morning.
Good morning.
Acho Boko.
Yeah, me out doing here.
Yeah, there are there. Now, Macho, and no idea see what Elmina.
I think that in Drano was we went in for a peaceful match, hoping there it be a very good match between Elmina Sharks and Swedro All Blacks. Now going into this game, the referees failed to show up during the pre-match. The center referee in the person of Eso Morrison, the assistant line 1 in the person of Babavi Eso, the assistant line 2 in the person of Paul, failed to show up for the pre-match discussion. So a real concern, and you ask where are the referees. The pre-match was over. The pre-match was oversaw by the match commissioner and the fourth official. So questions were raised as to why the three officials didn't come. So we were like, did they send in any apologies to show why they are late? And in command there, call now for one was there in Manchester, they are now returning. So that is how football is being played. So some few supporters who go to know the referees or know at the pre-match were kind of surprised. Mysterio said this set referees arrived at the stadium at the same time. He started the game in a peaceful manner, ready and willing to show what we have. On the 12 minutes, the referee whistled for a mystical and a mysterious penalty. Said your penalty, only the referee understand why or the penalty. No. So that got the stadium on its toes. Dr. Papa Kwesindo descended there, overcome the situations down. Doctor came in, calmed the situation, and on the game they continue. So the both game first half peacefully. Second half, when the game ended, we saw three macho men in Elmina Sharks replica entered the inner perimeter, and the communication was they have been sent by Dr. Papa Kwesindo to protect the referee. So that blew the alarm. These are imposters. These macho men are not from Elmina. They are purely imposters. We could Elmina Sharks Atarache. Now we pretend that we Elmina.
Nyabucho. We are Elmina Sharks Communications Director.
Sure.
And I'm out for Akopentaria se womu ebrandu omu se omi ye Elmina Sharks fans pakwesi Nduom protect amumu ye Elmina fona team ya modian dia na mu ye fa ho.
You see, Martin, that was just at the end of the 90 minutes. So we were at the VIP section. Then with the referees, worry about. Then that thing happened. So before we got down, then they were there.
Let me ask you, Odisha Banyabuche. How do people one womunye Elmina for two munimu na omusanshe matare kamisusu se enu kwankra se komunya access to the inner perimeter, let alone where the referees were. So how did they get access to the place? That's the question.
So after questioning the police, they said the people came on the notion there were a doctor and a bodyguard. They are the bodyguard for Dr. Papa Kwesindo. And doctors instructed them to oversee the well-being of the referee. You see, the police gave them access. And I'm placing on record, doctor doesn't use bodyguard. Number one.
Nyabucho, what is about Mr. O? Maybe this is a misdirected question.
No problem.
Sebi, say opposing for no. Omunim Papa Kwesindo. Omunim saying Nduom doesn't work with bodyguards. So couldn't they have double checked to find out? Oh, Mr. Nduom, Mr. Doctor, when I was man Kofuaba Park and so on, nothing of that sort was done.
Nothing of that sort was done. We later realized that one of them might even be a prison officer. Because a police for boot no mission. On the prison one, one of them was wearing that. So realize that then that person could even be a prison officer. Because almost boots now, security services, but this one has the prison's color. Then they went to the field. So that is where the whole issue started. And if you carefully look at the videos, you will see that there is a white guy holding the referee and pulling the referee away in bid of protecting the referee. And this person is part of the imposters. So, as someone wants to know, we are also asking questions.
Odishaba, Matthias, na ebanise na musumu player. ASL ko attack referee. There was another video official biswa. Yesu nkofuzu say oyo Elmina Sharks official. One also ko attack referee. Na mumusu ahwe wo de esi wo enso atrenu mana.
Player now ko attack referee, and I'm placing this on record. Video na yehu no oyo obi odina ne baby in the phone. No odi etwa the video.
Odishaba Mr. O into person o chair say Adi say I Max TV and this video is live on Max TV. Also Kasama Club no person o chair say player no player not for bibu of or trouble referee no person o chair say one fashion na.
Me say player na attack referee. So now let me explain the incident.
Explain to us.
That's why I'm saying that or you bini camera no odi baby no chair. And it wouldn't give us the full details of the whole incident. In any case, in any football match, if players are displeased with referee's performance, they go in group. They don't go single-handedly while the whole team is standing somewhere and a single player go and attack the referee. The referee walks from the inner perimeter to that point. So if the players wanted to attack the referee, they would have attacked the referee at the center circle. Because when you close, they were with him. But the issue is this. One of the tag, all pull referee, attacked the player. So the player was attacking the tag. It was even the player who blew the alarm that this guy is not from Elmina and he knows him. So there was a battle between the guy holding them.
You think what your player did was right?
The player was attacking the macho man who was hitting.
Yeah, but regardless, you think it was right that your player reacted in that violent manner? That's a police force stadium.
Wonderful. That is not right. But we are saying the player didn't attack the referee. That is the narrative we want people to understand.
Well, when we charge now GFA about Bonteno?
We got it last night, 7 p.m.
What does the charge say?
The charge is alleging that a player was attacking a referee. So they are just alleging. And the GFA cameraman was there. That means that we need to get the whole full video. Then this issue would be resolved. Because if the players would attack a referee, they will go in numbers. They would have done that on the field. The tag hit that player, and there was that player who blew the alarm. The player was attacking the tag. Fortunately, the tag had gone to hold the referee, trying to pull the referee out. So kindly check.
Nyabucho. Enti obi a wakoso referee mu a odi referee ekwa abonten. And on one kase chain mu mienu no be player.
About player now, no. The movie, the video you are seeing is a small portion of the whole video. The GFA cameraman was there. Who captured this? This one was someone's phone capturing an incident. The video you are watching now is
just to be
capturing an incident.
But unte, adena the players' welfare na enumom a priority for Elmina Sharks after the game. When team control my players, no, how do you allow a player to get involved in a violent, situation like this?
As I said, we were at the VIP section. So by the time we descended to the inner perimeter, what has happened was happening. We were at the VIP section. It was just at the tail end of the game.
And as a more technical team, bench, so they couldn't also do anything about it.
Sure. So that is what we are also investigating now. Because if you could look at this, all the players were at our technical area. If you check the video you are watching, all the Elmina Sharks players were at the technical area. So no Elmina Sharks, and I'm placing that on record, regardless of the video being played, no Elmina Sharks player attacked a referee.
One of my producers have brought an interesting twist to the conversation. I'm trying to explain to him, but let me get it from you. And Chris, All Blacks funny attempts on the film game no na more filming.
All Blacks produced a letter during they refused to produce a letter during the match coordination. In the match coordination, they requested say they needed to pay to cover matches, and anyone who knows the procedure, and they have made the payment as they are sitting there. So they are waiting for the letter. So the MC said when the letter is ready, they should bring it. And even the MC was insisting that this letter should have been ready during the pre-match. So it was the MC who decides that. So we also told them that whatever the MC agrees on is what we go by. And that was the agreement we made during the pre-match. So at the pre-match, All Blacks failed to produce a letter granting them the opportunity to cover the game. And what is the only sole document needed for a team to cover a game? So the MC took a decision that when they are able to produce the letter to him, he will give them an order to take the match. That is where the pre-match ended.
So now I want to find out from you, Elmina Sharks, before Mboko relegation, no, you were banned from using the Elmina Stadium. Among Fofu said, Elmina is a red flag area and the fans do not comport themselves well. Would you agree that
I would never agree to that because there are various things what we see there as well. In Elmina, you play and teams clap for the opponent. Yesterday, within this incident, the supporters clapped and ushered All Blacks back out of the stadium, clapping for them, even after they have beaten us. We suffered terrible defeat in Nduom Stadium. Last season, Egusi Downs beat us 4-1. Nobody was beaten. So we have lost a lot of matches on that stadium. People go scot-free. So Nduom Stadium can never and would never be a red flag stadium. The issue is simple. Until the right turn is done, some of these things might never be eradicated from our game. And in tackling hooliganism, my brother, the truth is that we need to look at the broad spectrum approach to approach hooliganism. If we purport and think that hooliganism is only caused by home teams, home clubs, and home fans, and these are the only people that matter, at the end of the day, say no to hooliganism, that goal might never be achieved. So I strongly come against the fact that Elmina is one of the red flag zones. No, it can never be so.
It's to say Elmina we have to trust them or
that Mamo is even against a that is a local baby. And you know what? You know the characteristics of a local baby. We lost 4-1. Nobody beat anybody. They left in peace. Everybody left the stadium in peace. We've lost several matches there. And nobody beats anyone there.
Wow.
So, Nduom, who is a bankroller, the doctor Papa Kwesindo, who is a bankroller, the management of the club, we strongly prohibit hooliganism and condone or entertain hooliganism. But in that case, we would always fight that fairness and justice must be served at all matters.
All right. Now, among for crowd, misinterpreted Papa Kwesi Nduom. One Mr. Park no course crown, one could supporters, the Okajom so, Muntum, the BCBNC.
It's never true. There are videos there. That's something that I am very happy that the GFA cameraman was there and put the whole show. So the GFA cameraman, with his footage, can solve a lot of these misinformation, can solve a lot of these lies that is being peddled out there because the GFA cameraman was there. it was doctor's intervention. Because the penalty was taken at the 12 minutes. My brother, if the supporters indeed really wanted to mar the beauty of the game, at the 12 minutes, the game wouldn't have continued. But the game continued.
Even when there was adequate security at the stadium, you are insisting that in Kapapakosi, Endoma, Anka, Momudanka, game ne entimin to us. Hey.
It took the intervention of Dr. Papakosindo. It took the intervention of him to calm everybody down and for the game to continue. He did his best. The game continued. At halftime, the referees assessed the adversary, came back in peace, and handled the game. For 90 minutes, so the game ended. And they even played some additional minutes, so the game ended. So clearly, if the supporters had anything to do, and it was that decision, it was that penalty decision that brought up the loss.
Okay. Charlie.
And that happened on the 12th minute, not on the 90th minute, not even in
penalty papa.
It's a very mystical and mysterious penalty that could be understood by only the officials.
Mystical. I know what you're saying.
A mysterious penalty. I just be understandable. How on earth that would be a penalty in a game of football? Because a defender is clearing the ball. A striker comes with a high foot.
Yes, we are watching it on TV, but and I don't know, a assistant referee need decision and as a center man. No.
The assistant didn't flag. The assistant stood there.
Yes, because I'm watching and the assistant did not flag.
The assistant didn't flag, and he was closer. From where you were standing, you could see the incident better. He didn't flag.
Now, sir, if the referee is convinced beyond reasonable doubt because of clarity of the situation, he doesn't need the assistant to flag, does he?
But was this situation, looking at the position of the referee, was it that clear to him? A defender clearing the ball and someone coming with high footing.
One said, because you are an Elmina Sharks PRO, there's no way you are going to say it is not a penalty. It is a penalty. And I understand. I can understand.
No, the footage is there.
The footage is subject to interpretations, but as a matter of fact, it is the law and the discretion of the referee that comes to play here.
So if the referee isn't super sure about his decision, what does he do? You see, I would have wished if you can.
The referee no Ojiria no catch him so sure.
Would you feel? If you had played the video, listen to the sound of the referee's whistle. He doubled whistled and talked to official. He double whistled, not a single whistle. He double whistled, signaled the medical team to come and take care of the players. When they finished taking care of the players, he pointed to the spot. So check.
Because of fresh medical for any player and free park no so. Now the player no call about no G penalty no any man in your penalty and now say incident name my boy no call from your penalty.
The incident is not, it is rather it's a the straight red card to the All Black for such a high foot challenge. So the incident itself, but to tell you that the referee was not even certain about his decision, that's why I am playing what the referee did before awarding the penalty. And these things build it up. We have seen situations referees will whistle, consult the assistant, and take a decision. We've seen incidents where in that penalty box, the line 1 or line 2, will flag and run straight away. He was closer to the action. He saw the action very clear. They didn't flag. And the referee, after several minutes, where the medical team were taking care of the players, whistled for a spot. So we believe that the incident is quite unfortunate. We believe that the incident should be investigated. We believe that our referees should also be held up high esteem, because they are also actors of the game. In as much as they want the clubs to be accepting responsibility. I believe it's a high time our referees also accept a responsibility, accept their responsibility, and be held responsible when things don't go well.
There's a young to say and no amount for Musan can referee be our Elmina.
Please come again.
I was asking, sir, inti, say, yama yetia for no motion Max Steven say, and no Elmina Sharks for more referee Elmina.
And that no Elmina Sharks player attacked the referee, number one. Number two, most of the altercation was between Elmina Sharks supporters and the imposters. Fortunately, unfortunately, these imposters were fighting or were protecting the referee.
But so, who to home? Now Obiaba, Esha who Jesse, so be protecting referee. As me the man you na kakra.
So a complaint has been made. You can check as you are speaking now.
If somebody, if you describe somebody as an imposter, it means that any panel had the false identity and a bear juma or premises say ya dia. I don't know more positive on show more sheba.
So we have lodged a complaint this morning at the police headquarters. And the most unfortunate thing is that the district police commander was there.
But it would take you people to instruct the commander that these guys are not our fans, so arrest them. You didn't do that.
We did.
And what happened?
So, there are videos I can share with you. There are videos I can share with you in your team now about the imposters. So there are videos I can share with you and your viewers this morning about the imposters.
Oh, sir. Odisha, but when you then tell same way I said, some mumudi bim krana, yachine tiny say, Elmina wankasano. Mimum, I've been a commentator for all of this while coming to Elmina. Yana ekodi fufokra atabazi inti me Elmina pa. Charlie, mo fans no, omo umitio, no credit eba ko because na mien no credit, nya mo fans na ho. Nka mo da so bo premier no. Omo ya basa wana unji ntumza. Anyo mo na omo ya ba na mo Elmina no.
Me ntumza our fans are hooligans. Football is played with you.
Who ji tum say nya fans na misbehavior na nka mo da so premier no. Who ba ja tumza?
Our exit from the Premier League had nothing to do with that band.
Oh, Samum.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are.
And bana mu free Elmina na eboamo.
Otimbi and your person on ban in home.
Say hamo.
So what I'm saying is that this. Until the right thing is done, until we show commitment, the political way to eradicate hooliganism, we will hide behind some of these things.
Right.
And the truth of the story wouldn't come. I always say truth is one, and the truth can never be changed. The truth can never be changed.
So the GFA has given you guys up to Tuesday for your player to respond.
We will respond appropriately. For their charges, you have no problem. We knew they would charge us. We will respond appropriately. We will believe we will respond appropriately. You see, it leaves more questions to be asked. Is the club owner being targeted? Is it because he's a critic to the Football Association? Is it because he's calling for the right things to be done? This man was part of those normalization committee. He was taken off out on the plane. Why? What is his offense? He doesn't make money for football.
Charlie King.
Making sure the youth of Elmina gets something to do. Creating opportunity for people. Putting up a stadium and doesn't get a dime. What is his crime? These are questions we want to ask. And he's not taking this matter lightly. He has personally lodged a report against the chairman. We'll go in deep into this. Investigations must be done. Why did the officials didn't attend pre-match? All of these are questions that are begging for answers.
Charlie Kingsley, Communications Director, Elmina Sharks. Thank you very much for your time. Nyamisha Soni Akasa.
Thank you so much, my brother.
All right. I am Max TV. This is the Sports Park. It's your best and your most authoritative sports program in the capital. And I say, Kesen Koma Boafo Taichi, Eme Edijumedi Ebro, Unim Se, Ope television sets at all, Ope microwaves, Ope blenders,